This is Lexi Fox, one of the only survivors left out of her construction crew since the outbreak of the ruthless Extinction virus. After facing many challenges in Riverside, she attempted to set up a home. However, the city, now owned by the Extinction, quickly noticed the parasite trying to set up base. Lexi would quickly find herself exiled when returning home from a trip, figuring that the wilderness is the only place safe for her. But now it's time to fight back. No longer will she let this virus get the best of her. This is Project Zomboid, the Extinction Special, and welcome each and every one of you to what I hope to be a new chapter. Now, my friends, if you've been watching the channel, you know this isn't really new. You see, we have gone to this point in quite a hurry, in quite a rush. The reality is that I am trying to make this a better series. I want to survive. I want to take this a little further, build the story up, and that is exactly what we're going to try and do. I've been really wanting to play these new updates that are coming out, and I just haven't been able to with Sam's World. So of course this will be running alongside my boy. So as I mentioned, our first objective is going to be quite simple. We've been exiled right about here to this little campsite that I've made, and our home is set to be there, at least temporarily. That will be our home, but we need to take it back. And I will inform you and show you some screenshots of the world. I have made a couple of adjustments. Before any of that happens, I'm going to formally introduce you to Lexi Fox. She was a construction, well, still technically is, a construction worker, and her traits are thin-skinned, conspicuous, prone to illness, slow healer, slow reader, a weak stomach, dexterous, inventive, a mason, cat's eyes, organized, and a bushcrafter. So being in the wilderness right now isn't really that bad for her, although the soaking wet is definitely not ideal. We might actually end up catching a cold if this continues. We have slept, but it's going to be an absolute priority to get actual shelter as soon as possible, because sleeping here was already devastating. Alright, let's make our way into the city. We're not looking too good in terms of the moodles being impacting us, but I'm hoping we can make it into the city and start to establish a shelter. With respawns off, we should be able to take that house back pretty easily, and it's going to be a top priority to actually sit there, because I do not want to be dealing with that again. I woke up with about 10 moodles going at once, and that's ridiculous. Oh, we got a bunny rabbit there. I keep forgetting about those. It's good to be back playing this. I was just trying to figure out whether I want to do two series at once or just one, and I'm really excited to be doing two. It's just a lot of fun having two stories at once, and it helps me prevent that burnout, you know, from just like doing one story at a time. There we go. Already starting to see a couple of fellas. Hopefully we can dispatch them quickly. I do not like how many trees there are around us. The other one's a little bit more sneaky. Luckily it's not a sprinter though. That all remains. The sprinter settings are still on. We're officially moving into being able to play the game with sprinters on. I'm taking on the challenge, and I'm no longer backing out. Luckily we took care of these zombies here, which is definitely ideal. I was going to think about going into town here, but I think it will be smarter if we just head straight for the house and try and clear that first. Ooh, already got a couple of friends along the way. Sleeping in an actual warm house is definitely going to help us out. Luckily we have a good weapon. That should help us out. Actually, kind of considering using this instead. It's going to be better on our muscles. Plus, as a construction worker, we definitely get a buff from using these tools. It's good to see now that the occupations actually make quite a difference to your character. You no longer feel like an amateur, quoted by them, by the Indie Stone. You feel more like a professional. So the skill increase when you choose a profession is a lot better. Alright, there's a few of them here. I'm wondering whether we should try and move through the woods instead and hopefully avoid any contact with these guys. I want to set an example here with this gameplay. I don't want to be acting all stupid and loose. I want to be a lot more on it and a lot more calculated. I think we've caught the attention of one guy so far. From the looks of it, these areas do look quite filled up with zombies, so we might have a bit of a fight ahead of us to clear the house. Alright, got you. I'll take that for now. I noticed that we're still moist. Is it the coveralls that are just not drying out? Alright, we've got a couple of zombies in the fields here. Gotta be a little bit careful. As soon as we hear the screech, not that one, that's another survivor going down. But as soon as we hear the screech of a sprinter, we gotta be on all alerts. I heard something about infections being different in this update, that you actually start to die from infections and stuff. So you have to, you know, pick up antibiotics. You have to tend to your wounds more often. That's very interesting. I don't know if I want I want to experience that too much. Of course I do. It sounds cool. It sounds more realistic. It's just going to make this mode even more difficult. I do understand that by turning off the respawns, I've made this significantly easier for myself. I know. To be honest, I think it's just going to make the whole playthrough a lot more enjoyable. That felt like it took forever. It looks like our aftermath is still here. Good to know the hut's still there. It looks like the zombies are gone. That's good. I'm guessing if I left the respawns on, we would have come back to a completely different story right now. But from the looks of it, this area might be safe for us to remain at for now. Okay, that's still there. That's good. Wow, that's good news for us. I'll tell you that. I did leave all my loot there, but I'd rather be in here safe and sound than worry about the loot in there. And we have food in here as well. Vegetable soup. Beautiful. This house is far from being perfect, and I don't even know if we will continue using this as a proper house. But it's definitely a good starting point for now, at least. Got some oil there to fatten up. How about we give it a glug? I know you're probably not gonna like that, but always lock the door. Don't be stupid. Do not be stupid. We need to be locking doors behind ourselves. I think I need to sort out better clothing. This seems to always be wet for some reason. All right, let's do a quick expedition into town. See if we can, you know, get something. Get something at least. Ooh, okay, we got a couple of friends here, actually. Maybe shouldn't have been rushing in like that. I'm gonna try and steal some of their clothes. Alright, these are ripped up, but they should work a little better when it comes to management of temperature. Alright, we're doing a good job here. Nice, good job. Alright, I do realize this makes us much more prone to bites, but I do hope it will help with the management of heat. It is in general just a little warm right now, so that might be a problem. I'm trying to exercise everything I've been learning from you guys in the comments. I am definitely trying not to walk into zombies as much as I used to. More walking away. Another setting I did end up changing as well is the transmission method to saliva only. Simply because I'm going for longevity here. Like I said, there's a sprinter above us. Hello. Do you want to come over here so I can get rid of you before you do anything bad? My goal is to preserve this run as long as possible, and if I get scratched and die from it, that's going to be stupid. So saliva only for now, but I'm not saying these zombies won't evolve over time. Alright, it feels nice to actually make some progress here. Alright, I just walked into the zombie after telling you I won't do that anymore. Okay, we might be getting a little tired now. Oh! Hello there. That was a surprise. I didn't expect him to be fully up when I arrived there. I definitely want to develop strength very quickly in this because we're going to need it against the toughness of these zombies, since in Extinction by default it is upped. And I don't know what setting it was, I can't remember. I think it is the toughest for the zombies, but I'm not too sure on that, so don't quote me on that yet. Even though this character has technically been alive for a week, it definitely feels like we're kind of just starting to establish here. Like, I feel like I basically just started out. No progress was made whatsoever with the previous attempt. Apart from a couple of kills, of course, that was going well, but we didn't manage to raid this place because after I did kill these guys, they just kind of appeared again afterwards. That's the whole beauty of the respawn system. Oh, nice. He's falling over. Good job. And now we got the jockey. Nice. Some of that muscle strain from earlier is starting to set in. I did do a bit of working out, so that might be why. And of course we are fighting, so that's always a major key point to the tiredness. But luckily we're going to sleep in an actual bed today. A full night's sleep should help us out in this a lot more, and it's going to be a lot easier to start taking over the city here. Just gonna wait out the tiredness a little bit. See, look at that. For the amount of zombies I cleared, there's basically just another group here waiting. That did nothing almost. That zombie is worrying me. I feel like at some point it's gonna turn on us. Might have to call our progress for the day here soon. It is pretty stinky around here too. I have to start wearing the mask. Oh, that guy is worrying me. He's doing some weird thing. Alright, nice. Going for clean kills as much as I can. Alright, yeah, we're definitely... I think it's time to call it. We're not going to take any unnecessary risks with this game mode. You noticed how many hits it was taking for me to do anything there. That's the effort of the pain that is caused. The throbbing pain that our character is currently going through. Yeah, you don't really want to be fighting, you know, tough zombies with that. So I'm going to go ahead and call back for a bit. I do hope these guys start decomposing pretty quickly. It's going to be pretty stinky around here if they don't. How's our kale going? Nice. Gonna have to put some of that thing on it. What is it? Fertilizer. I lost the word for it. What was fertilizer? All right, let's see if I can actually do that now. Nice. You know, there's a zombie apocalypse going on in the background, but we're just here doing our daily duties. No biggie. You gotta feel normal in a time like this. Wait, is that it? Oh, no way. That's done. Well, that sucks. Some blars missed out. I think I have more, though. Look at that. I have a bunch more sacks over here. Fertilizer. Yes. Fantastic. I shall put you on here. Back to normality. Oh, there goes gravity. Alright, I think we did these ones, so... From the looks of it, nothing has followed us, which is good. Makes me happy. I don't want to be dealing with that. Still need to put a bunch of planks on, so our priority is definitely in searching for nails when we go back out there in the morning. Ah, isn't it always a priority to be looking for nails? With Sam, I can actually forge them now, which is such an achievement, I feel like. Lovely. We can lock ourselves in. I'm gonna see if I can find myself a sheet. Do I have any extras? I don't think so. I must have left them at the base over there, so we'll get to that eventually. Oh god, this place is such a mess. I really need to look after it a little bit afterwards. God, disgusting. I'll probably do that off camera. Or just speed it up at some point. But you don't want to be living in a nasty house like this. It looks like a crack den, currently. Interesting. I can't open this anymore. Wow, you actually need the light to do that. Fair enough. And my flashlight seems to be dying. The only reason I haven't turned on the big light is because there's still uncovered windows here. And I don't really want to be, you know, letting every zombie know that I'm chilling in this place. Alright, brand new day. Started off the right way. We're going to start off with a good exercise. Push-ups. 20 minutes. Let's go. Good. Now, I'm gonna eat the rest of our soup, and then we're ready to go and fight the rest of those zombies out there. Unlucky for us, we've got terrible weather to deal with right now as well. I do not like the fog. I know the zombies have a harder time of seeing you as well, but I feel like in Extinction they have X-ray vision anyway, so this just makes it harder for me right now. Even with respawns off, these guys are just migrating from God knows where. Alright, we're gonna have full power now. Hopefully that will make a difference. It definitely made a difference already. That was good. That felt so powerful. I can't really see them. Oh, there is a bit of a group down there. I'll try and sneak my way in here. Barely see anything. Maybe they can't see me that well either, to be honest. Maybe the theory does work out in the end and we're actually a little bit more invisible to these guys than I thought. Come on, show us your strength. Come on. I would have loved to be on top of things and actually gotten a TV earlier on, but I did miss out on that, and that is going to be pretty bad for our skills because it is a lot harder to level skills up in Extinction mode as well. So that's already kind of a bad. That's the only way I can put it. I have no idea whether I've looted this place already or not. I can't lock the door because I don't have the keys for it. I think we have looted it. It does look like we have. Yeah, it does seem to be looted in fact. There is a key here. Can I lock the door now? No, it wasn't that key. I think I must have dropped it at some point. Alright, there might be something in here that I missed, but there is a zombie on our back now. Oh yeah, we were definitely here. Never mind. Flashbacks are coming in. Effective killings. Good job. Got another one coming in. I don't really have an escape plan, which is not good. Alright, I'm gonna look for some food whilst we're at it, because that is something we kind of desperately need. I don't know if I have any of those. I'm gonna take a cola too. Nice, this is exactly what we want to be grabbing right now. Some cheese too. Pack of hamburger buns, and these are being eaten straight away. In a bit of a stinky environment. Okay, yeah. That I did think I heard something crawling in. Alright, go down. Do not resist. Alright, good. Let's go upstairs. Check if maybe I missed this place. No, okay, we've been here. We've been here before. Sheets, though. Sheets are definitely something I keep forgetting to take. That's why I'm going to make an effort to take these guys. Oh, wait, hold on. Digital watches too. It's going to be necessary. We do have the inventive trait, which is very good for leveling up for the generator, which, you know, generators suck. Leveling up for them sucks greatly. Fancy shoes. Yeah, alright. Let's get all the stuff we need and dip. Unfortunately, our sling bag is already full. I might have to make a secondary one out of this bag, as our carrying weight is not the best. Probably due to our poor strength. What is our strength at? It should be pretty high due to our work. Yeah, it is. I think with an extra one, we'll be able to up the carrying capacity of our character, which will be a major improvement straight off the bat. God, I would kill for a new bag right now. Having this sling sucks. Even a little backpack, dude. Like, share. Share with me, please, zombies. Oh yeah, this is where the generator was. See, look at this. Like, we've played this, but it feels like I'm playing anew because I completely forgot everything already. Remember, guys, smart killings. Only going for the smart kills. We have some sound down there. I don't know if they've seen us, but I'm gonna take that as a no with the fact that nothing seems to be appearing right now. God, my voice is going. Oh, this is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. We will definitely be coming back for all of this stuff when it comes to doing some metalworking, because I am not letting that skill bypass me again. No freaking way, the finds. Sandals? Oh, that is fantastic. Alright, let's hope we don't get jumped here. I'm trying to pour this out on the ground, and we'll get a free bucket out of it. Alright, we're gonna have to go and deposit this loot because it's gonna get pretty dangerous having all this stuff on us. Let's try and throw it all in there. See if we can give ourselves an easier time carrying it all. Oh man, we have a crowbar. That's nuts. Alright, let's go and deposit this stuff at the end of the road at least, so that I don't have to carry it all at once, and then we can get it out safely when it actually comes to collecting more things. It seems some zombies have made their way up here and into that garage. They've been doing some stuff there. Home renovations, who knows. Definitely stuff I'm not interested in. Alright, good. We love when that happens. We love that. That is... Oh. I'm hoping we didn't get noticed by something else. I'm gonna enter sneak mode. If any of you played Skyrim, that's a bold question to ask, because if you haven't played Skyrim, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. But if any of you played it right now, our little eye icon is flat. We are invisible, therefore we can steal the Daedra heart and get out. Alright, should I start depositing this stuff here and then kind of go back and loot? Since we're already here, I feel like that is the smart thing to do. Alright, I'm gonna head back now and try and get a couple more things out of that house that we were just in. It looked a little too promising to just leave straight away. Plus now we have a crowbar. That's going to be a very good weapon. This is ultimately one of the best weapons to find in-game. Like, two-handed weapons that you can just find straight off the bat. It does a ton of damage. Oh. What a snitch. I almost got done in by my own freaking alarm. Crazy. That door's down. Yeah, this thing's gonna last you forever. The condition barely goes down. Plus, you get to feel like Gordon Freeman. Who doesn't want that? Alright, let's go back into that house. I'm curious what else it has to offer for us. If it's gonna have a backpack, I'm gonna deem this as the best house in the game. Period. I'm just gonna be that happy about it. Alright, definitely want to be careful though with the doors being down. There was nothing else here, right? Pliers. I never know if there is an actual use for those. I see there's a basement in here. Alright, there is still zombies outside and they might be noticing us. Definitely taking this stuff. Needles and thread are basically gold. Don't get it twisted. And we got some tongs in here. Those will come in handy later on. Not exactly loot I'm dying for right this second, but it's going to be good to make a mental note of it. And make sure we're a little bit less visible. Might as well do the same for the others. There is a zombie nearby, but I don't know how nearby. So let's keep wary. Fantastic. Yes. Yes, please, with that food. That is every man's dream. Ham. Yes. Ham is arguably a great food in this game. It is. It generally is. You do get quite a lot out of it right at the beginning. It's kind of good to kind of stock up on your food, you know, gain some weight at the beginning of the game because later on you're bound to lose it. So I'm kind of thinking we might as well just, you know, destroy this whole piece right here, holding it so majestically. Done. Meat's done. All right, and grab the spaghetti bolognese right in there. I'm hoping the power doesn't go out anytime soon. Kind of want to take that flag. It's never too late to start, or too early to start decorating your home. Ooh, big hacksaw. Definitely something we're looking for. I think I've already got some saws, but you know what? You can never have too many. Definitely hear a zombie just creeping around, and it's giving me the creeps. Thank you. Finally, some painkillers. God, it felt like I had been looking for those forever. Wow. Another crowbar. What? Oh my god. Two crowbars. That's insane. That is learnt for us, so that's alright. We don't need that. Anything else? No. 2 crowbars. Guys, that is nuts. In one home. I told you this home was good. What's going on here with the flag? Is that at the front of the house? Or is this like a railing that looks down? I think it is. It looks very interesting. Let's see if we can find any goodies in here as well. No, that's empty. Fair enough, though. You've given me a lot. Oh, crayons are good as well. Crayons are the kind of go-to when it comes to writing on the map, which is something I always forget to do. I should start doing that, actually. Hold on. Let's be smart about this, and for once, actually do that. Done, done, done. Yeah. Oh. Getting some activity outside. Alright, we need to start packing up here. Alright, it was that guy. And was I in here before? Definitely not. Giving us a free hammer. Alright, the loot's been good. It's been definitely good to us. Got a briefcase here, looking all professional in that. Now that looks kind of funky. No idea what they were using that for. Alright, let's get out of here. I think we got plenty of loot that we need to deposit first. And we can start by installing some... Actually, no, wait. I have no nails. I keep forgetting about the nails. Let's just get back in one piece first, and then we'll think what to do next. That was professionally done. We've been able to sneak out of this place with all that loot. So I'm no longer going to complain about this freaking weather that we're having here, because it actually ended up helping us out. It ended up being a little bit better for us when we were looting, because most of the zombies just did not see me. Coming back from a successful scavenge, tired at 11 AM. That is nuts. Why am I tired at 11 AM? What time did I go out? Wait, why is it 11 AM? What? Oh, something's going on. I must have misdone something. That's kind of crazy. Alright, let's deposit all that food in here first. We have our first weapon, which the kitchen will be the first place to store weapons for now, unfortunately. Not gonna lie, the sandals probably won't be good for defense, but damn do they look stylish. I gotta give them that. Alright, let me start depositing a bunch of these things in here. I feel like this is the good place to store stuff. Time to start putting up some sheets. Alright, I can actually light up most of the place now without having to worry. I think this place has been... Oh no, it's not been lit up. Do I have another sheet? No, we're out. I did completely forget that we have all of this meat down here. And all of the storage too. Damn, I think I might make this a bit of a base, to be honest. Just down here, it's a little bit more cozy. Feels a little safer too. A little bit more out of the way, you know? I think this is exactly what we're going to end up making a space to sit in. I'm just going to put all the wooden stuff in one place here. Kind of organize myself. This is definitely where I'm going to set up. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to do it. It's going to be beautiful. Watch me. Watch me turn this place into pimp my freaking crib in this house. It's going to be so much nicer than whatever's going on upstairs. Boy, did I get carried away with all of that. Wow, I don't even know how long I just went for just cleaning this place up completely. And I realized there's some cool looking white formal shirts here. How will I look in one of these? Very sophisticated. However, not today. For we are going for optimization of heat. We are very, very, very tired, and I need to cook up some food. I actually have a feeling this is going to be one of my favorite hideouts. Let me show you exactly what I did as my ham cooks up. I have put all my books here for now, all wood and carving scraps in this box for the moment, tools and weapons in here, small knickknacks in here, all the ammo in one place. This is for weapons. And then over here we have a bunch of meat and stuff, which I'm actually going to move over because there's no point of, you know, all of them being full. I moved it to the wrong one, damn it. There we go. All of that. Look at that venison. Good stuff up in here. Let's make sure I don't burn that ham because that would be quite devastating. It's still frozen. Don't worry about it. Gonna need to clean the place up. I'm actually gonna see if I can do that. I don't know how you clean in this game. But I think you can use a towel. Can you do that? Dish towel, do I need a bucket of water or something? Let's grab one of these. You guys saw me grab a bucket and, you know, pour it out and carry it all the way over here when it turns out there's a room full of them. Yeah, that's about as much as you can expect from this channel. Right, how do I clean now? Can I can dry self. Can you do that? I don't think you can. I dried myself. I think I need an actual mop or something to do that. No. Yeah, okay. I'm guessing that is the case. Gonna need that. Never mind then. This is gonna be my safety guaranteed sleeping room for now. Let me go grab one of those pillows that I have upstairs and we should be able to get a good sleep out of this chair. I'm gonna go check outside as well since it's still light outside. I have no idea what happened with the time there. I thought we got up at a decent one. Oh wait, what? I haven't had a pillow this whole time? Oh my god, that is criminal. I guess we'll sleep up here then, in that case. I'll put the cuck chair by here, just in case. Just realized I actually have some alcohol wipes here. I'm gonna need those. Knowing how the game works now. No pillows anywhere. Jesus. Alright, let's swap out some of these clothes for some cleaner ones. Oh, there we go. There's a pillow. See, I knew it was somewhere. With the pillow installed, this has now become an average comfort. Very good. Obviously not as good as a bed, but we'll get a bed in here. I'm all for the survival look. I'd rather look like be in this rundown basement and look survival. Look survivally than be in the house, beautiful house upstairs. Just need to get some of those doors installed now. It's been an issue with that. Alright, we're still waiting for time to pass. I might end up reading a book and then I'll just see you in the morning to not waste much more time. Oh wait, I forgot about all this. Of course. And I'm gonna have to go back to my little cubby in the woods as well at some point and grab all those things, because there was actually a little bit more than meets the eye down there. I did actually store a bunch of stuff in that tent that I ended up making. I already feel safer down here. Can I lock this door as well? No, okay. I'm gonna read this book until it's pretty late and then we'll go head to sleep and get a full night's rest. I'm not even gonna turn on the alarm. I'm just gonna let her rest out as much as she needs to. Oh, interesting. Why did I wake up? And why can I not sleep anymore? No, was it because of one of these stupid freaking alarm? Oh, you... Did that wake me up? There's no way I can't sleep. Alright, I guess I'll read the book until we can sleep again. Damn it, dude. Instantly thinking about one of those hams in there. Gonna grab those and eat that with passion. No more hams. I've been mistaken. Beef patties it is then. Right, I reckon before we finish up the episode, we're gonna go raid the freaking town up there again, because I think we can get a lot more out of that. Beef patty has been consumed. A quick workout before we leave. Let's give ourselves push-ups for 10 minutes. And let's do sit-ups for 10 minutes too. Good. Good workout. Bodies do not look like they're decomposing. I wonder if that is a setting in Extinction. Does that happen? Do bodies actually decompose in this? No clue. Alright, out of this run, I'm really hoping to get a backpack and some nails. And if we get those two, I think we'll be pretty good. There has accumulated a rather nasty crowd here. It's going to make it harder for us to do anything. Crowbar's going to help out though. I'm actually going to try and see if we can just go by them for the most part. I don't think they're too interested, plus there was no sprinters there, so yeah, we can happily just walk off. Ooh, that's a crowd as well. I am actually going to be smart here as well and remember that there is a generator in here, so let's keep on top of all of this. Wait, there's a zombie with a duffel bag over there. Okay, that's our mission now. If we can get that duffel bag, we'll be good. Let's see if we can get a couple of free kills here. Oh boy. This might not be too fun. Alright. Nice. Very good. That's actually going better than I imagined. Oh, lovely. Duffel bag's still over there. I just realized was... Oh. Alright, we've got a sprinter coming. Get rid of you as soon as possible. Good, 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 good. I realized we weren't wearing all of our clothes, which is a mistake. Alright, don't worry about it. We're doing decent. We're doing fine. Sprinter's taken care of. It's one less bad thing to worry about. Thought my game was about to crash. Alright, we're tired now. That's no good. Thinking about wearing that respirator right there. Only issue with using the two-handed right now is we will get tired pretty quickly using it. But at least it should equal more kills. I know I'm walking into the zombie here, but I was... Yeah, no excuses. Mistakes. I gotta call myself out for them. Alright, good job. Good job, good job, good job. Definitely dealing with the zombies in a much better way. I'm feeling confident about my choices here. My fighting choices. Let's check on these guys, see if they got any good loot. Caffeine pills. Mythical loot. Actually, they're not as overpowered as they used to be anymore. A couple of updates ago, they would basically reset your tiredness. Oh, there we go, sprinter. Good. That's how you deal with sprinters. They become a lot less scary after some time. You kind of start to accept them for who they are. Just slightly more annoying versions of zombies. Definitely want to get that duffel bag. That is priority number one. Alright, our tiredness has gone to a level which I do not like anymore. It's taken way too many hits to kill these guys. Definitely way more punishing in Extinction. I'll tell you that straight away. We got the pain in as well. Alright, that was good. I just want the duffel bag. You should die. There we go. The zombie toughness is what ends up getting you in the end. It's the one thing that's... Apart from the sprinters, of course, it's the one thing that really makes an impact on how you fight. Your character needs to be pristine when it comes to actually fighting. Alright, let's hopefully get this. Come on. So I can walk away. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, duffel, duffel, duffel. Oh, come on. Get away from me. Fall over. Fall over. I just want the duffel. No. And now you are after me. Alright, no. Alright, don't risk it. Okay. Got a sprinter coming in the bushes. That's gonna be bad. That is definitely gonna be bad. Oh, that's bad. Go for the sprinter first. Alright. Go for the house. Go for the house. This is bad. I just need to kill the sprinter. Come on, die. Oh. I need to rest. Oh, I can't sprint anymore because if I get to a level where I can't walk away properly, I'm going to be in grave danger. Oh, okay. I think we're a little bit safer here. A little bit, at least. Where is that zombie? It sounds like it's right next to me. I think it's in the tree right there. Alright, let's see if we can sit down for a second. God. Oh, that was terrifying. That could have ended badly. Just a little bit of rest. Might have to walk away from these guys again. I'm gonna go near the fence so they don't aggro. Alright, we've aggroed another one, unfortunately. Oh, no, we haven't. There we go. God, you guys are annoying. I can't get my breath back. It would be ideal if you just laid there for now. That's good. I think we'll be able to deal with them like this. Oh no. Alright, one down, one down. They're not at a speed yet where they can... Oh no, she can kind of catch up to me. Damn it, dude. Oh, this is bad. Don't worry, we got this. We're in control of the situation. Maybe we use less energy stomping. No, I think we use more. I just need you dead. Oh my god, okay. Alright. Alright. I think we're getting it there. Using my sonar techniques of scanning, I'm able to survive and outlast the zombies. Oh god. That was definitely getting my blood pumping. But I think we handled that okay. Some improvements would be needed. Oh, wrong thing. Unequip. It's pretty stinky around here, but we need to get rid of that first. Alright, let's go get what we came after. I'm gonna just take the duffel. I can't exactly remember where it is. And then we'll dip out of here. I'm not gonna, you know, overstate my welcome. Oh, wonderful. Slightly overstaying my welcome. I'm gonna check the house first. See if there's anything of use in here. Something is banging. Okay, no, never mind. That's my cue. I'm out of here. Thank you for the duffel. That's about it. That's about it. I'm gonna be careful here. There's a... You know when you start the game, you get those nice little tips at the bottom? There's one that always sticks with me. Or, well, since seeing it has, like, desperately stuck with me. 99% of deaths come from unnecessary risks. Or 90%, I think it was. That's exactly what happens. Don't take them if you don't feel comfortable enough. Got a full charge up. We're doing much more damage that way. Alright, it feels nice to be regenerated now after that terrible fight. Alright, I reckon I'm gonna try and sneak out of here now. I went back to take a couple of screenshots, you know, risking my life for a beautiful thumbnail. That's typical. Typical of me. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful raid that was. That was definitely a success. Let's go over all the stuff we managed to do in the episode. I think it's good to break it down. Ah, back home. Home sweet home. I'm going to use the remainder of the water, well, the water that we still have available to us, hopefully. Unless I come back to see it's all disabled. Beautiful. Nice and clean. Well, guys, to summarize it, we managed to reclaim this building. This is currently our base. I can proudly put a little icon next to it. Where's the little house? I need the house icon to be specific. It cannot be the camp because the camp sucks. The camp over there is somewhere we need to go still. Let me highlight. Gonna make note that there's still loot in there. I don't think we fully raided these houses, so I'm not going to continue saying they are raided. But we managed to get 2 crowbars this episode, which is fantastic. Managed to organize this entire house, set up a fairly nice base down in the basement. It's going to get much better. Watch this become full of life over time. We have loot in here, very good loot as well. Look at that. We got another crowbar in here. The big thing that we managed to do is get this duffel bag. I'm really glad that we have the duffel bag now. It's been very stupid having to carry that stupid sling around the entire time. That thing sucks. We don't like using it. But overall, we've been doing pretty good. Let's have a look. We are on 193 kills. That's not too bad for me. Bear in mind, I'm not the best combat player yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's looking good. I mean, Lexi's alive. That's all that matters. I'm still waiting for a haircut to grow out because I'm not actually a fan of this weird pinstripe that we have going on here. But yeah, that's the house. Let's sit down and say thank you so much for watching another one of these videos. I really appreciate you taking your time in here. I hope you're going to enjoy the Extinction special that we will have going on in the background. This character is here to stay. I'm making sure of that. And no more jumping around with different characters, alright? We're settled down. We have someone. The rest of the crew didn't make it, unfortunately. But we got Lexi over here. And that's all that matters. So, with that, I'll see you in the next Sam episode after this. And then after that, I'll see you in another one of these. So, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day. And play some more Project Zomboid, because Extinction mode has a lot of fun in it. Take care, guys.